I am at the 8th America's Competitiveness Forum in Trinidad and Tobago. Today I went to a session on creativity, innovation, research and application. They talked about the importance of policy in mainstreaming science, technology and innovation. Themes like the environment and sustainable development emerged again. They spoke of innovation emerging from interdisciplinary teams and the need to retool educational systems for this purpose. Some used images of Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, and Mahatma Gandhi. This reminded me of a Peter Minshall video I saw this week when I came to Trinidad and Tobago, in which he says, "I give you Gandhi and I give you Wayne in the same breath." So once again, I took myself down to the Prime Minister's office to see Dr. Kublal Singh and the people of the Highway Reroute movement, or its supporters, because what they are trying to do right now is exactly what many at this conference have been speaking of: sustainable development.
I have been involved in, I've been a supporter and I still am a supporter of the movement. Right now it's the Highway Reroute movement because that's the issue at hand. But previous to this it was the No Smelter movement. I sat on a pavement in front of the EMA alongside Dr. Kublal Singh in support of what he was standing for, along with the rest of the rest of the movement. I believe in what they stand for. They are for development, yes, but sustainable development, where we are mindful of protecting our environment, our national heritage, our treasures. And we hope that the public is taking note. We hope that their hearts are being moved by what is going on. We hope they're listening with their hearts and that they're not afraid to come out from behind their comfortable positions, their ivory towers, and to come out in support, to say what they think, to inform themselves, and take the burden off his shoulders. No one person should have to take on the responsibility and the burden of carrying a movement like this with his life. And it's because the average person doesn't come out and stand up for what they believe in. Everybody complains. But when it comes to the crunch, nobody's ready to come out and say, we don't want this. We refuse to accept this.
These are dark times, you know that.
In 2012, the Prime Minister sat down with us and we explained to her very clearly. We said, if you have to take part of that mountain range and dump it in the Reroute Lagoon, and if you want to ransack the lagoon ecosystem and the hydrology of the Reroute Lagoon, and ransack 21 communities, 13 communities, and ransack the business interests and the system of land inheritance and connectivity and agricultural soil and systems of land tenure, you have to be very careful and sensitive about it. And therefore she promised us a review. And she did not do the review, and that led to a hunger strike, which led to the Armstrong report, which said basically the same thing, but in more scientific and a thorough form, 269 pages, which said, before you proceed with any work, do these studies, do a feasibility study. And that even she ignored. And that's why I've come back today to ask her to abide by her promise and do a review. And until that happens, the hunger strike will continue. Very consistent.
I am Sinat Tirbeni from Pinal, San Francisco, living in the middle of the highway to Mondesi from Golconda. And nobody consulted me, and they don't have my house on their map. Nobody consulted me, no time. Yeah, I've been living 35 years in that house and that spot. I born and we just, from my father's house, I moved 100 meters south where I live in at present. So I am only 73 now. Nobody gives me a loan or any credit at any store or bank according to my age. And I'm trying to persuade this PM to change her mind, running a highway, taking all the lands that I inherit.
Citizen who have been following this very closely And it's unbelievable the casualness and the fickleness that way people treated us this year. And the contempt they have for Mr. Kubler's thing. And I could not stand by and see this anymore. I had to come show my support.
My name is Felicia Alion, and I am proud to say that I am a supporter of this movement and what they stand for. And I would like to encourage all who are not aware to inform themselves to come out and save the country. In whatever small way you can, do it. As I said, I have friends who are not here. I wish they were here.
It's really quite a point we're at, I think, because Wayne seems, I mean, based on everything that he's uttered so far, he's determined to see this through, to sort of, I guess, his inevitable demise. My concern is really our response while it's happening and beyond. I mean, it's tough, it's hard to bear witness to something like this, but I understand that we're at a crucial point in our history right now. This is about our civilization and how we determine the future way forward. Wayne's choice is a big one, but its repercussions are being felt to the point where we still have no idea how to process it, and they will continue to be felt for a long time.